welcome back to another episode of Katawa Shoujo. In this episode, or no, last time, we got asked out by a girl, but then we had a heart attack, and then we were rushed to the hospital, and then we were stuck there for like 4 months. That was a long time. And he was feeling pretty bad about himself, but at least we had reading and stuff. But then the doctor came in, gave him this really absurdly long list of medications, and then we were allowed to leave, and now we're here at this school for the disabled children. If you want to know more about what happened last time, you should check out the episode if you missed it. This way? I don't know which way it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be this direction. No, this direction. Somewhere in this direction. Around here, maybe. I don't know. Point here, maybe. Is it gonna be right here? I don't know. Wherever it's gonna be, maybe at the end of the video. I have no clue where it's gonna be, but all I know is that we are here for the second episode, and I am super hyped. So the gate looked far too pompous for what it was. In fact, gates in general seem to do that, but this one especially so. Red bricks and black wrought iron and gray plaster assembled into a whole that didn't feel welcoming at all. I think most gates do that, actually. I wondered if it looked like what a gate for a school should look like, but I couldn't really decide. Probably no. I don't know. I haven't really seen a gate for a school. My school doesn't really have a gate, actually. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate for too long, so I entered through it with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good. Moving forward feels so good. He's moving forward. Moving forward in life. Oh, here we are in the main building. Oh, look at it. It looks pretty nice, actually. It's a pretty nice building. So I walked towards the main building of Yamaku Academy with this brisk pace. I'm alone as my parents are taking stuff to the dorms. And there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. Oh, that's nice. It doesn't feel like the kind of grounds a school should have. More like a park, with a clean walkway going past trees and the smell of fresh cut grass, and all other park-like things. Excuse me. Words like clean and hygienic pop into my mind. It makes me shudder. Why? Why does that make you shudder, man? Why does clean and hygienic make you shudder? My room is the opposite of that, but still, I would like it to be that. I shake them off. Stay open-minded now. It's your new life. You have to take it as it comes. Yeah, that's a good outlook on life. That's what I tell myself. A few big buildings loom behind the leafy canopies. It's too big and too many for just a school. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. It's an uncanny valley. Even though I was told this was my new school, in the back of my head, it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if this feeling is real or caused by my expectations of a school for the disabled. I don't know. I think it looks pretty nice. It looks like a university more than a school, though. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kind of eerie. Yeah, where's all the people? Probably in class, actually, because I think he's late. Makes me wish that there was somebody here so I could anchor myself to something tangible instead of having this feeling that I stepped into another dimension. Whoa, big sentence. The trees hum with the wind the trees hum with the wind, and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention. Makes me think of hospitals again. Oh no. They say that operating rooms are painted green because green is a calming color. Yeah, it is, I think. So why am I feeling so anxious despite all this greenery? Yeah, why are you, man? Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building, I surprise myself by realizing why the gate bothered me. Why did it bother you, man? It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to. Aww. But still, after entering, there's absolutely no way I could go back anymore. Feeling nervous with this realization set in my head, I open the front door. A tall man with bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical. I add words all the time. I'm gonna give him this voice. You must be Nikki? Nakai. So you are. Excellent. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Muto. Muto. Welcome. We exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy as he looks at his watch. The head nurse asked you for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. Oh, should I go later? Yes, this afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already. Waiting for me? I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Somehow, not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher is saying. Do you want to introduce yourself to the class? Yeah, of course, I would want to do that. Let's see if there's a check mark. I already did that, but yeah, I want to do that. Yeah, sure, I mean, isn't that normal? Of course, but not everyone likes to be the center of attention. I'm probably one of those people, but I guess I should be the one to give the first impression of myself. Yeah. Right, but it's no problem. Let's go then! Upstairs. My heart is pounding in my chest, and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher upstairs. Oh no, don't have another heart attack introducing yourself. That'd be terrible. The third door down on the third floor corridor is marked as the classroom for class 3-3. Muto opens the door and enters. Good morning, everyone! Sorry I'm late again. I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Painting. Get a grip. This is a big step. I know that, but there isn't any point to worrying so much about it. At least, not this soon. Oh, it's the class. Hi, class. How's it going? I follow the teacher into the classroom and look around partially so I won't have to meet the curious gazes of my new classmates. It's pretty spacious, and the ceiling is unusually high, and there's lots of space left over around and in between the desks. An entire wall is taken up by blackboards, and the high, old-fashioned windows make it only seem larger. The students' desks are just standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath for books and wooden chairs with metal frames. Simple and efficient. Yeah, that's what my school has, actually, I think. I stopped walking. I don't think it's wood, though. I stopped walking in front of the classroom and faced the other students. They all look like normal students. Like students in any other school. But then, why would they be here? They're probably like me and have some. Oh, I'm just gonna panoramic. Have something wrong with them. Only it's not just immediately obvious. Then I noticed one of the girls seemed to be missing a thumb of her right hand. It's a little jarring. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking to you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class. Oh, she got them drills. Oh man. I notice a flash of dark hair and see that someone is looking at me. A girl with really long, straight hair that is pretty eye-catching. She sees me and looking back at her, she covers her face with her hands, as if it will make her invisible. There is one boy with a cane leaning against the lockers at the rear of the class. They have lockers in the classroom? That's kind of wet. Well, okay. Kind of strange, but, they're probably used to it. They probably have to have it. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, I'm off topic. There's one boy leaning with a cane against the lockers at the rear of the class. It's weird to see someone so young with a cane. Yeah, that would be weird. Another girl seems to be making weird hand motions. Sign language? She peers over me at the rim of her glasses, then goes back to whatever she's doing. I think that's her. She's kind of cute. Oh my god. He's already starting. First day, he's already starting. So is the cheery-looking girl with the pink hair sitting next to her. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her the moment I walked in. Please welcome our newest classmate. He claps his hand, and so does everyone else, except the one girl in the first row who only has one hand. I cringe a little, but hide it by bowing in thanks for this applause that I did not deserve. Oh, sorry about that. I think you deserve it. You deserve it. You've been in the hospital for 4 months, man. You deserve it. Alright. A collective silence tells me that I should open my mouth now. So, I'm Hisao Nakai, and after that, my hobbies are reading and soccer. I hope to get along well with everyone, even though I'm a new student. And after that, I'm being so boring. This is exactly like every self-introduction speech ever. I should say something more exciting. I end up saying nothing, and the teacher picks up from there. Everyone seems to be satisfied even with what little I said, though a few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. It could have gone worse. Yeah. Wasn't that bad, though. I probably would have done worse if I had to introduce myself. Dot dot dot. I listened to the teacher as he drones about getting along while letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently, and when he's done, they clap with their hands again, which feels like a weird thing to do. It's not that weird, man. It's okay. The first row girl claps on this round with her one hand against her other wrist that ends in a bandaged stump. Oh man, makes me feel a little bad. We're going to be doing some group work today, so that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you? Yeah, it's fine with me. That's good. You can work with Hakamichi. She's the class representative. She can explain everything to you that you might want to know, and who else would be able to do that better, right? How can I know? The teacher passes out the day's assignments and announces that we will be working in groups of 3. It hits me that I don't know who Hakamichi is. Slow. The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. Oh right, Hakamichi is right there. Shizune Hakamichi. As he calls out her name, the cute, bubbly-looking girl with bright pink hair and golden eyes waves her hand at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. Hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? It's nice to meet you. She's laughing. I can't do laughing. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at it. She's laughing. What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter. It's nice to meet you too, but I'm not Hakamichi. I'm Misha. This is Hakamichi. This is Hakamichi Shichen. Giggling, Misha points to the girl standing next to her. The one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she's been staring at me this whole time. She nods once, nonchalantly, to show that she acknowledges my presence, but only barely. She has short, yet carefully, neatly brushed hair, and a pair of oval-shaped glasses balanced on the tip of a dainty nose, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. It's nice to meet you. Da da da. Sign language. She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few quick gestures with her hands. Hakamichi nods and makes a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder if the teacher was messing with me, saying things like, "You'll be able to talk to people," and "Who better to explain things than to you?" I can see you're a little confused, right? Right? I understand why you would. I understand why you would think I was Shichen. Shichen is deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth for her. You know, it'd be really easy if I dated her, because I wouldn't have to do any narration for her. That'd be good, right? Right? Just kidding. I probably will though. I'm probably gonna do all of it again. Because I'm like that. Alright. I'm like an interpreter. She says it's nice to meet you too. Da da da. You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shichen, of course he is. If he wasn't, he would have been standing up there for no reason, right? Right. He seems like a very interesting person, doesn't he? We knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know you would be here so soon. Hichan, right? Hichan. Yep, it fits, doesn't it? Did I say it out loud? It's a surprise. I've never liked that nickname. I don't really see how. It fits. You look just like I imagined. Dot dot dot. Laughing. I have to do laughing eventually. Yeah, you look just like a Hitchan. I wonder why everyone seems to think so. Dot dot dot. Hakamichi taps her fingers on her desk to get Misha's attention, but they gesture back and forth so excitedly their hands a blur. Misha seems a little overwhelmed. Sorry about that. Shichan wants you to know that she's the class rep, so if there's anything you need to know, you can feel free to ask her. Dot dot dot. Do you like the school so far? We can show you around a little if you hadn't had time to walk around and familiarize yourself with it. Misha stumbles with the hard word a bit, making it stick out in her otherwise fluid translation. Thanks. That would be pretty helpful. Yeah, I kind of just came straight to class today. Dot dot dot. Unhappy face. Laughing. That's no good. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going before you go there. Not just with school either. Always, even if there's a trip to the convenience store. Really, Shichan? Laughing. Learn about where you're going? I guess I didn't bother to do that, or just didn't care enough to do so. I didn't look forward to this, even if I committed myself to go along with it. Half-assedly, anyway. I don't say anything, but Misha signs something that ends in a shrug. What was that? Seems like it was about me. I feel like slumping over in my seat. Both of them are smiling, but that shrug hit me unexpectedly deep. You look down. Are you okay? Dot dot dot. Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn things, by asking. Well, I think we're gonna see what we're gonna ask next time, because we're out of time today. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. And I will see all you peoples next time. Bye.